Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. Ooh, we have a fun and special show for you today. I would like to reintroduce you, how's that, to Jessa Jeremiah, who is our new general manager here at WHHI. We're super excited to welcome you home. I have to say that. Of course, you know Erin. She is here with us this week too, and it's such a treat to have you. You are recently transplanted back here. Tell us a little bit about you for the people who may not know.
Yes, well, first of all, the pleasure is all mine. It is a treat to be back in the Lowcountry. And you said it, Debbie, I feel like I'm back home.
Right.
I lived here for 7 years. You know, I grew up north.
You're a Minnesota girl.
Minnesota girl. You got it, yes. You probably a little hear some of the Midwest left in me. I got some still in the accent. But, you know, when I moved down here shortly after college, this quickly became home for me. And so I moved up to the North Fork. I was up there 8 years again, and I feel like I'm back home.
Were you really?
Yes, I was.
And a lot of stuff happening in that short period of
That
time.
is true. Yes, got married, had kids, changed
Right.
a lot of career moves, lots of fun stuff.
Okay, share. Let's start with moving up with WHHI.
Or getting married, because you had a proposal on air
Yes,
here.
you did.
Just before you left.
I know. That's a fun story to talk about, and also, you know, one of those things where I sort of feel embarrassed about it at the same time, because it was one of those sort of open moments that happened on TV, but it was really special. So yes.
Tony.
Man, years ago, I started in TV, of course, with HHI,
Yes.
and one of my main roles early on was hosting the Beaufort News.
Yes.
And of course, my guest of honor one day was my boyfriend at the time, who was supposed to come in and talk a little bit about what was going on with the station and some things. Gosh, all of a sudden this interview started getting longer and longer. I'm looking at the clock thinking like, you know, this guy really needs to wrap it up. And I think what he was doing was stretching it out, because he was, you know, preparing himself for popping the question. Yes, which he did. And of course, I said yes.
The rest is
Shared it
history.
with all of us.
Exactly. And of course, I'm ready to fast forward to two beautiful young girls that you have, 4 and 6, 4 and a half and 6.
Absolutely. Well, as you know, being a mom is such a beautiful treat, such a blessing, and you know, having children is for sure my biggest life accomplishment. I love being a mom. It's
5.
It's amazing. Yeah.
She's like, every time, somehow I weave that into every interview.
single time we tape.
Because everyone who's here is like, 5 children.
How did you do it?
That's
Yeah.
right.
I know.
Well,
It's a
and you're
blur.
semi-sane.
But I was offering babysitting services to
Ah.
Jessa.
Which we did, yes. On the break, I already have some babysitting lined up, so
Right.
that's good. Some hookups. But yeah, I mean, it's so fun. And
What
so,
are the girls' names?
Primley and Paisley. My oldest is 6, Primley. Paisley is 4 and a half. So I got 2 girls. You know, they call them the stair steps.
Oh, yeah.
One
Yes.
right after another.
Almost twins.
Almost, yes. Which is wonderful now. You
Well,
know?
right, exactly.
The first couple years was, you know,
Yeah.
a little
Challenging.
Yeah,
rocky.
you got it. But you know, it's great now. It's always been, but they're best friends and they're just so fun.
It's so fun. We're all such in different areas. I've got 10 grandkids now.
I see by the
Right, all the
candy scattered around.
Exactly.
Cracker Barrel
And,
when you walk in here.
and your 5 are growing up.
They are.
And you're just getting to the fun stuff now at 4 and 6. I absolutely
But they're
love
in
it.
school, so that's good. So you can actually focus on your career during
Yes.
the day.
It's the best of both worlds, because I get to do a career that I love, and I get to come home to a family that I just enjoy spending time with. So it's very fulfilling. I'm very blessed. I'm very lucky, and feeling really lucky to be back here doing what I love.
Exactly.
So
Well, did it feel familiar when you came back? I mean, it was like, yes, I'm home again.
it's funny because I was driving, you know, I'm coming from Bluffton, driving over the bridge to the island, and I'm sort of having these flashbacks, like, oh, am I doing the Beaufort News?
Right.
What are my headlines? But
Right.
coming back to doing something different and having evolved a little bit in my career over time. Yeah, it's familiar and it's new all at the same time. It's an interesting mix.
It really is. We're going to take a quick break, do a little bit longer segment next, so we can actually find out what your thoughts are moving forward for WHHI, some goals, and what we have to look forward to. Stay with us. There's more to come here on Girl Talk.